Matt Cardona is officially a WWE superstar. What's a Jared review today with the setup review of the very first Friday Night SmackDown of 2026. First off, I'd like to say I hope you guys enjoyed the new intro for the YouTube channel. This is officially the new 2026 intro to the channel that just happened on the video here. But enough with the Jared W Live new intro. Let's get into Friday Night SmackDown. They kicked off the show with The Miz coming out complaining. He literally was already out in the ring, started out the show complaining about how he doesn't get enough respect. And he's just going on and on. And Randy Orton's music hit. We have not seen Randy Orton in months. His music hits. Huge pop. He comes out. Goes to shake. He shakes the Miz's hand and hits him with an RKO. And literally just walks out. He hits him with the RKO, poses, does his thing. Walks backstage. And runs into Cody Rhodes, the undisputed WWE champion. Shakes his hand. They have a little moment. And it looks like Randy Orton steers the WWE championship again. And WWE needs to pull the trigger and finally do the freaking match between Cody Rhodes and Randy Orton. So I really hope Randy Orton wins the Royal Rumble and we get Randy Orton versus Cody Rhodes at WrestleMania for the WWE Championship, because that would be an absolute banger of a match. But knowing WWE, they probably won't do it. Then we had Alexa Bliss, Charlotte Flair, Io Sky, and Rhea Ripley taking on Nia Jax, the Kabushi Warriors, and Lash the Legend in a women's 4v4 women's tag match. This match was alright. It wasn't terrible. Rhea Ripley and Io Sky picked up the victory for their team. Pretty much showing that they're capable of being tag champs, because on Monday Night Raw they're facing the Kabushi Warriors for the women's tag titles. That'll be this Monday Night Raw, the Monday Night Raw / Stranger Things Raw. I'm curious how that's going to be. But overall, this match wasn't terrible. It's kicked off the show. Kit Wilson was promised a match on this SmackDown, and it was going to be a mystery opponent. And Zack Ryder's music hit. You hear the woo woo woo. You know it. And then the music cut and it goes, "All Ray's ready." I'm like, oh my God, Matt Cardona's here. Matt Cardona, or / Zack Ryder. If you don't know, obviously probably know who Zack Ryder is, but he worked his ass off. He got released from the company in 2020, and now here, almost 5 years later, now here in 2026. Last year, he returned at the end of the year as Zack Ryder for the last time he was not tournament. But now he's officially a WWE superstar. They confirmed that he is fully signed as Matt Cardona. He totally deserves it. He worked his ass off to get here. And he has a match against Kit Wilson. And he picks up the victory, hitting the Rough Rider on him. 1, 2, 3. Also, that's a brutal setup of the Rough Rider, but I had to quickly make it. So, Matt Cardona picks up the victory against Kit Wilson. He is officially back to WWE with the debut as Matt Cardona. Please, WWE, don't freaking ruin this and actually do something good with him. Then we had boring Sami Zayn come out and once again cut a boring-ass promo about him complaining about, "Oh, my son asked me why is John Cena called the Never Seen 17. Well, he's like, oh, he's won the world title 17 times. And then his son's like, well, how many times have you won the world title, Dad? And he goes, none. So I'm going to win the world title for the first time this year, blah, blah, blah. Nobody cares. And something good happens. Trick Williams' music hits. He comes out. He's officially a WWE superstar as well. We have a bunch of big stuff on this SmackDown. He's official WWE superstar. He comes out and says, it's not going to take me 20 years like how it did for you, Sami Zayn, to finally get big opportunities in this company. I'm already a big opportunity, and I'm going to make myself known already. And he pretty much just tells Sami Zayn that, and that ends that. I really hope they don't do anything big with Sami Zayn, because I'm so done with Sami Zayn. I'd be fine if they release Sami Zayn. He's so boring. Have people like Trick Williams be the face of the company now, because we don't want Sami Zayn. Get him out of here. Also backstage, Jordynne Grace announced that she's coming to the main roster either, but she has not announced if it's going to be Raw or SmackDown. We got a bunch of big new superstars from NXT coming up to the main roster this year, which is awesome. And then there was another package video for the NXT champion, Owafemi. So clearly he's coming to the main roster as well. They're finally pulling the trigger on all these superstars coming from NXT to the main roster here in 2026. 2026 is off to a banger. Speaking of bangers, Carmelo Hayes defends his United States Championship for the first time against Johnny Gargano. This match cooked. They freaking tore the house down. I've never been a big Johnny Gargano fan personally, but they put on a good match. Carmelo Hayes picks up the victory with his crazy off the top rope leg drop thing. Johnny Gargano to pick up and retain the United States Championship. Hopefully this continues with all the United States champions doing this weekly match, because I know Sami Zayn brought it back up with John Cena with the first one against John Cena and in Chicago. I was there. Then Ilya Dragunov started doing it, and now it looks like Carmelo Hayes is going to be doing it. I love this. I love that the title's kind of bouncing all over the place, but they're always having great matches. So hopefully they continue this because Carmelo Hayes puts on a great match for his first title defense. Then we heard from Cody Rhodes, the WWE champion. He comes out and talks about how he's done with Drew McIntyre, done dealing with him and everything, and dealing with his like freaking deals and all these stupid things. He was using some big words. I'm like, whatever that means. And then Drew McIntyre starts talking on the main Titantron, and Drew McIntyre is by Cody Rhodes' bus backstage, and then he starts talking about how he was looking for Cody, and he went through his bus and went through all his personal stuff his wife gave him, his kids gave him, and he found one thing he truly liked, and he kept it. It's a picture of Cody Rhodes and Dusty Rhodes when Cody was much younger in his WWE career, and he smashes the frame backstage. Cody Rhodes takes off backstage. He cannot lay a finger on Drew McIntyre because if he does, he has to vacate the WWE Championship. Drew McIntyre is not there when Cody Rhodes gets there, and Cody Rhodes is looking all over the place, and they show Drew McIntyre's in the middle of the ring. He's holding the picture. There's a garbage can in the ring. Cody Rhodes runs to the ring. Security stopping him, and Drew McIntyre lights the picture on fire, throws in the trash can. There's flames coming up from the picture. It was not like this, but I used the cane flame just for a picture. The WWE titles and there because Cody Rhodes left it. Security's holding back Cody, and then Drew McIntyre gets on his knees and gets in the face of Cody Rhodes. He's like, hit me, please. But Cody does not do it because security helps him out and holds him back. And then also Drew McIntyre announced backstage the 3 stages of hell, which Cody Rhodes will be going through. It'll be a normal match, then a Falls Count Anywhere match, and the last one, if it's a 1v1, it's 1-to-1 for like the count, it will be a good old school steel cage match. So next week on SmackDown, it's the 3 stages of hell, normal match, Falls Count Anywhere, and steel cage for the WWE Championship between Drew McIntyre and Cody Rhodes. This feud is cooking, but I wanted to get it over with so we can get into new things because this has been going on for quite a long time, and we all know Cody Rhodes is going to retain. Then Chelsea Green defended her United States Championship against Julia. Honestly, I thought this was going to be a quick W for Chelsea Green, but I was wrong. Julia defeats Chelsea Green with the help of her bodyguard. I forget her name. She got in the face of the ref while Chelsea Green had the victory. She got in the face of her. Julia picks up the victory with her finishing move, 1, 2, 3, and she wins the Women's United States Championship. So Chelsea Green won it, then Julia beat her, and then Chelsea Green won it back off her, and then now Julia's won it back off her. So I don't know where this is going to go. Are we going to get a new Women's United States Champion, or is Chelsea Green's going to beat Julia down the road? I don't know, but the match was pretty boring. Now matches that were not boring. The main event in the ambulance match, Damian Priest versus Aleister Black with Zelina Vega on ringside. This match was a banger. They beat the holy hell out of each other. And then Zelina Vega opened the ambulance for Aleister Black, and Rhea Ripley was in there. She entered out of left the ambulance, took out Zelina Vega with a riptide on top of the stage. Absolutely brutal. And then Damian Priest and Aleister Black continue to beat the holy hell out of each other with Damian Priest putting Aleister Black through the windshield. They went on top of the ambulance just like this, and he launched Aleister Black off the top of the ambulance through a table with a bunch of stuff from backstage. We see dragged the table out from the backstage area, takes out Aleister Black by launching him off the top through the table, gets down and puts Aleister Black in the ambulance, shuts all the doors to pick up the victory. Damian Priest defeats Aleister Black, and now they're tied 2-2 in this rivalry. So clearly they're going to have a tiebreaker, and I personally think Aleister Black's going to win the tiebreaker. But this ambulance match, was an absolute banger. This Friday Night SmackDown, I know a lot of people have been hating on Friday Night SmackDown, and I usually don't do weekend set reviews of Friday Night SmackDown because I'm usually busy. But I watched this SmackDown, and this SmackDown was a banger. I was entertained, very much so, because there's so many new upcoming superstars. Matt Cardona returned, the ambulance match, everything about it was great. I'm going to give it a solid 4 out of 5. I was very entertained with this Friday Night SmackDown. So this is JW Live. Make sure to like and subscribe. Stay tuned for some favorite content. Go check out my Instagram, which is all lowercase JW Live. Also go check out my TikTok, which is lowercase JW _ lowercase live. Highly appreciate that. Thank you guys for watching. Stay tuned for some favorite content because we post every single day on this YouTube channel. I'll see you guys in the next one.